Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings, Sacred Legion of the Star of the Emerald Order of New Avalon. We had another day of major waves of higher dimensional energetics pouring into this realm from the Most High, Infinite Source Creator. Our local Solaris released another trinity of M-class solar flares today from the new sunspot region 3685, with the most powerful maxing at M2.54 at 1756 UTC. We also had spikes of white light and Gaia's heartbeat on the Schumann charts today at amplitudes of 11 Hz, 19 Hz, and 23 Hz. Fifth dimensional energies fully anchored in and rising. Pachamama also received a powerful activation on her Pacific Ring of Fire in the crown of Lemuria, with a magnitude 6.0 earthquake in Alaska at 9:35 UTC. All that is false and nefarious is being cleansed, cleared, and dissolved in the infinite light of Buddha mind of the Awakened One. The pure awareness of our true nature is becoming self-evident as the eyes of our spirit open, and we rebirth our soul into the pristine new earth of Terra Nova Gaia. Keep living from the heart as real human beings as we make our quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous and free all sentient beings from the lower 3D matrix as we consciously co-create our new Eden paradise forevermore. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful affirmation of coherence. I am absolute consciousness. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. 8-8 coming in of our Lionsgate portal. And we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Interesting void space plus timeline pause. Feels like a galactic reset. 0 point act. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Georgina Beament. Something very profound is happening. Inner radiance is fully unfolding. I've got so many things to share about the number 7 and 777 codes flowing in. This affirmation is fully anchored into your DNA. This new level of abundance is most certainly here to stay. Keep calling in the flow of abundance. It's within and all around you. It's time. It's time to fly, butterfly. From EssentialMBS.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's Oracle. Opportunities are coming. For many, it's about to be a time with more ease, more flow, more answers than questions. There is both a readiness to start those bigger ideas and a harvest energy surrounding us, with tangible gifts and blessings falling as a reward of all efforts made when we couldn't see. For all the devotion which didn't bring immediate impact. Love, abundance, and creativity. Your gateways are open. Manifestations are coming. You have been through a reset and now everything is sort of different and new, upgraded, experiencing a new life. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Costello. The internal architecture to house our full eternal presence here on earth comes from the vertical pillar aligned to the frequency of hum. The full embodiment of our entire eternal creator presence will not take place until this frequency is chosen into the heart. The heart of the vertical pillar is to be of Mother. The hum is the frequency of the emerald crystal core of Mother Earth. She will only allow her giants to walk here. So if you want to fully wake up in the land of giants and dragons, choose to bring your heart to that of Mother, Mother's hum, the first hymn, and see the architecture of crystalline cathedrals form within you, expanding from the central column. In this way your body becomes a mother, the first church, the place of worship to your golden child. She will be your foundation as all structures of false frequency collapse. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Guckert. The powerful light codes are pouring in from our beautiful galactic star family of the Pleiades. As our sun nears ever closer to the powerful star Alcyon, one of the blessed seven sisters, these frequencies allow us to align ever deeper with our gifts of intuition and healing, as well as more profound levels of spiritual enlightenment and self-understanding. This beautiful alignment brings with it powerful heart and higher heart activations and expansions, and will also support the alignment of ever more divinely decreed heart and soul unions across the collective. The Sun is conjunct Jupiter at a powerful 28 degrees in Taurus. This meeting at a Cancer degree will support many in clearing deep-rooted layers of ancestral karma, especially centered around programming of poverty and lack. Open your heart to receiving abundance in all forms. We've just made it through an intense collective purge of feminine rage and betrayal, as was triggered by the Sun's meeting with the star Algol over the last couple of days. The auspicious meeting of the Sun and Jupiter in Taurus over the weekend will bring in abundant blessings and a much-needed reprieve for those of us who have committed fully to this journey of self-mastery and healing. From OurLittleMagicShop.com, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn, May 19th. The colors of the new earth. The solar storm has subsided for now. I am becoming aware of the new brilliant colors of the new earth. My artist's eye is perceiving that the new tree of life codes are brilliant and pulsating with life and color. The new earth will be a place of purity and passion, where we create with these clear and vivid colors. The return of the dragons has allowed these amazing colors to be released and carried to earth for us to play with. No more drab, gray days, only color and joy in life. And as always, when you are ready, the new tools come. I was delighted with the new Tachyon meditation crystal that I received a few days ago. It reflects these brilliant colors as you meditate, and the two divine feminine circle tachyons also sparkle with these brilliant new colors. I feel that so much has happened since the 8th of April and the solar eclipse on very deep levels. We are integrating light codes that are streaming with love and changing us at a very deep quantum level, as well as the physical level. We are celebrating the new in all its forms. Have a beautiful and colorful weekend. Express gratitude for all that is given. From CeliaFenn.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 5/19/24. As you continue to tend to your stability and inner balance this month, be aware of all your stuff. Physical things, but also ingrained habits, routines, and especially thought patterns can be burdens that take time and energy, but offer nothing new. Some things must change. You should now feel an urge to do, to grow, to create, to matter, and because you are the alchemist transforming an old version of yourself into a stronger, wiser, and more capable you, you need new material. Today taps into the unlimited fountain of possibilities that flows inside you. Drink deep. Take all you can handle for now. There's always going to be more for you. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Culden, Halcyon Zenith. For all those asking, when is this going to happen? It's starting now. Get ready. No more time for crowds. Everything is ready to go, and you are the event. Dive into the immortal state of your already elevated and eternal being, where everything is ready, available, and happening now. This is everything. Time and space are part of the illusion we must overcome in order to completely collapse the false simulation of the holographic matrix. all based on inverse thoughts and beliefs. We cannot wait. We are interested in trying on all new organic suits now. We continue to align, integrate, and work deep. Everything in our multidimensional DNA is now fully active. What stories are you telling your DNA, yourself, right now? Because we are all involved in shaping the future in the present. Each new moment is now a new opportunity to align with your highest truths. Now that's all there is. Everything else is just memories and fantasy. It's all a show. It's all about aligning with this reality of the new organic sky field and the Creator's field, and aligning with our frequency now in quantum time. This is the key. Everything can be accessed through the door of the sacred crystal heart. The party has started. Dance music's playing, and it's time to dance every dance. We keep lighting it up until the artificial image of the matrix disappears and ends any moment. This has already happened powerfully on a dimensional higher level of consciousness. He has already failed and is about to go completely offline to explode and illuminate all new organic realities. I hope some of you can really feel the emotions, the chills in the gut, and the magic in the interdimensional air. Ready for the incredible message of the heart that is blowing our mind. Love and light for all. 1111 Gateway coming in. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shekinah Rose. World Day of Light, May 19th, Sunday. A new earth begins. Christ's Light of Ascension, 333. May 19th, Sunday is the World Day of Light, the Holy Spirit, and it is for everyone. This day has been honored as Pentecost, and as only certain faiths and institutions observe it, it is declared the Day of Light as we recognize our right to not be excluded because of our faith, awakening, or orientation from our soul and our mission of unity. As light bearers, we shine our light on this planet and overcoming duality with our mere ability to love without judgment is how we transform the darkness. A large number of lightworkers, starseeds, angelics, and blue rays revere the awareness and realization of the light presence, or indwelling Christ, within oneself. They also hold the conviction that every human being, irrespective of their color, creed, or faith, possesses this divine potential. Traditions celebrate the Pentecost, a long-standing Jewish harvest party, and Christian celebration 50 days after Easter. This coincides with the initial eclipses, and the resulting plasma light energy remains bright for approximately 40 to 50 days. As the World Day of Light is an accumulation of new plasma light, it serves as an ascension point for the new earth energies that brings a deeper sense of love, clarity, and better vibrational alignments. By acknowledging the World Day of Light and being open to receiving the holy codes of light, we may enhance the ascension process that signify a significant milestone for the emerging energies of the new earth. On this day you may take back your divine power as a sovereign being of light of the universe with a divine purpose to be here. You are not an offense to God by the very act of being born. You came as the light of the Creator, the love of the Creator. You being born on this earth is the holy sacrament of the Creator's anointing, and being born is the act deemed by the Creator as holy, whole, and you are chosen, though it is still your choice to remember. There is our holy grid of light, a crystalline light that connects us all. 144 flowing in. Our unity, chose unity, and tune it to the light of love in all beings on this day. We love you, the divine presence of light, the victory of the light, the divine power of the blue ray. From ShekinahRose.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Pentecost Sunday in the Human Fifth Element, Spirit Rising, May 19th, 2024. Dear friends, today millions of people around the world commemorate the Christian festival of Pentecost. which according to religious tradition marks the descent of the Holy Spirit on the disciples of Yeshua. This date is celebrated on the seventh Sunday after Easter. The word Pentecost comes from the Greek word Pentekoste, which means 50th. 50. The seventh Sunday after Easter takes place 50 days afterwards. The Jewish holiday, Shavuot, which predates Pentecost, is also coincidentally celebrated 7 weeks after Passover. 7 weeks times 7 days is 49, plus the day of celebration brings it to 50. Beyond religious traditions and ancient rituals, these festivities have a more profound energetic meaning for humans. The number 5 here represents the awakening and reconnection of humanity to the fifth element, spirit, the basic 4 elements that support our human existence on Earth. 144 continuing to pulse in, are water, fire, air, and earth. However, for humanity to begin its journey back into oneness and ascend into higher realities, from 3D to 5D, we had to reconnect with the fifth non-physical element of spirit. One perspective is that the 7 weeks period denote the basic 7 energy centers or chakras within our physical body, and number 5 represents the divine spiritual aspect that connects these 7 chakras with the universal truths, and thus allows us to ascend spiritually beyond our 3D reality. Number 7 always held a special spiritual frequency as well, and may also represent the 7 main stars in the Pleiades star system. As humanity continues with its evolutionary process, our reconnection with our spiritual reality is needed now more than ever. It's part of our multidimensional nature and a key aspect of our awakening. May you have a peaceful and joyful process of remembering and reconnecting with your spiritual divine essence. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Athena. Zahara, Zaharo, Zahare. Hatching the antimatter egg. The return of the solar lands and the lost kingdoms. The heavenly promise, blessings for all on this day of divine energies for a truly sweet life. Message, you have all been in labor along with the mother. She has been birthing the son of the sun through her body, and you have been experiencing it through yours. His return into this world signifies the return of the Holy Grail too. In a way they return together. So you are birthing the future which will be unfolded, witnessed, and lived for the next many decades until the overall simulation ends. Today is the last big push, and in the next 2 weeks the process of the labor will be fully completed. After the antimatter hatching, the change in the material will accelerate even more, and fast developments will begin. Twins will be repositioning themselves until they settle into their new and true positions. More focus on the land, the change will come from within the earth. Remember that the golden sand will be touched. Do you see it? Since yesterday here in Greece, we are again in the midst of another strong sand wave coming from Zahara, similar to the one from 3 weeks ago with the 22 degrees of Taurus, was activated by Uranus, Jupiter, White Moon, and Dionysus, and another seal of the apocalypse opened. I was told that the sandstorms from Africa are part of the process of the return of the solar lands, the unearthing of the lost kingdoms, the return of true genealogies, and also the bodies in stasis. If you feel tired, it is because of the powerful energies that we are receiving through the alignment of the portals of the planets in Taurus. Please note that this whole alignment is ruled by Aphrodite, Venus. On this divine day, we are receiving unprecedented blessings from the Venusian qualities via Uranus, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, White Moon, Mercury, and via a magical kite formation in the sky. So huge amounts of information are flooding in, which we will be called to embody and translate in the coming days, weeks, months, even years to come. Zahara, Zaharo, Zahare. The word sugar, zahare, is etymologically derived from the Sanskrit word sarkara, which originally meant sand or gravel. In Arabic and Hebrew, zahara means shining or brilliant, derived from zahar or zohar. In Swahili, zahara derives from zara and means flower or flowering. This is a name that will have a baby feeling as beautiful as a garden in full bloom and as radiant as the shining sun. Zora is a feminine name of Arabic origin that means flower, blossom, or bright and shining. It is also the name of the planet Venus in Arabic. Zora is a beautiful and elegant name that is often associated with grace, beauty, and intelligence. The lack of sweetness in life sometimes creates diabetes in people. This disorder is called zakharo, sugar in Greek language. Taurus is ruled by Aphrodite, Venus, and is all about the sweetness of life, beauty, and the senses, material abundance, the land, and the fruits that the earth offers. May we all receive the heavenly gifts of grace and abundance that are here for us. Let us open our hands and hearts and gracefully receive them in joy and gratitude. We are being taken care of and celebrated as the newborns that we are. So much gratitude to our spiritual family and loved ones who are nurturing and welcoming us with their blessings into the new world. The heavenly promise, the gift bearer, and the sapphire blue, swallowed by the dragon. Life transformation, south, antimatter hatching, entering the life of true abundance. May you be ready to receive your gifts of grace and abundance. Eri ni, El Mariana Anadi Miana, Ol A Christos, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, navigating the current energies can be a challenge for many of us, as we have been for months experiencing the intensity of the many transmissions and activations descended by our illumined self. During this time of profound integration, recalibration, and chakra transfiguration, we now welcome on May 20th Gemini's energies. On May 23rd, a full moon at 2 degrees Sagittarius, a passage that will help us in our releasing process by seeding more love, joy, and harmony amid this intense energetic wave. This is a time of profound inner work, which is why it is so important to retrieve and find time for introspection and soul communion. Through joy, to be revealed what we need to heal and clear for us to be more aligned and discern our personal journey. Both Gemini and Sagittarius complement each other, as Gemini represents the lower mind, while Sagittarius the higher one. Both are vital for our well-being and spiritual growth, for this is precisely what we are here to achieve, the equilibrium and communion between both. Both help us in our inner process of mental clearing, as Gemini rules the human mind, while Sagittarius represents our power center, which, as you know, the ego and our mental body. Astrologically, we have a sextile between the moon and Pluto, which is what will help us reconnect with the truth through soul communion, receiving the revelations that we need for our personal healing journey and mission of assistance. Pluto is also of great support in the transformation we are having now, as its essence is also very regenerative, which is essential after all the work we are doing, especially in our bone structure. For as many of you know, ascension is also strongly felt in our bones, for as we release density and transform ourselves, they will be the ones noticing more the lighter frequency we are now embodying. Our wounded self may emerge at this time, especially with the moon's sextile Pluto and harmonization to Neptune. As we continue peeling more old layers of ourselves, more hidden emotions will resurface. However, it is by accepting pain and integrating the lessons it provides us that we can overcome suffering, expand our hearts, and embrace our vulnerability as a gift. Furthermore, we have an opposition between the Moon, Venus, and Jupiter. This frequency is a blessing to help us realign, expand, and deepen our soul connection, as it is precisely about reconnecting with the love that we are, expanding within to heal and empower ourselves. When we are immersed in any upgrades and challenging situations, we may forget our capacity to recharge ourselves naturally through the love that resides within, not in others, as it often happens. It is by reconnecting to our inner, endless, loving source that we regain purity, a loving source that constantly regenerates our bodies and that supports us all infinitely. Gemini energies, strongly felt already at this time, will assist us to continue creating self-synthesis, moving out of fixation into a more unified and whole state of being. Apart from governing our minds, the energy center in our body associated with Gemini is precisely our third chakra, the ultimate one to heal and clear before we can step into the soul levels, which starts, as you know, in the fourth heart center or dimension until the sixth one. With Gemini, we continue clearing mind control programs, self-created ones, and above all, the ego, the mental body, of all egoic patterns and judgments. While the geometrical figure associated with Sagittarius is the tetrahedron, as it represents the communion between our human and divine self. The geometry associated with Gemini, which is a completion of the previous one, is an octahedron, two opposite pyramids representing the complete synthesis between both planes of existence. Visualizing ourselves within both geometries, starting with the tetrahedron and completing it with the octahedron, helps us fortify our Hara line and is of great assistance to send the visualization to our mind, body cells, and hence DNA, of soul reconnection, sending the message of our desire to remain in balance and alignment with both our human and divine selves. Sagittarius is a sign whose fire essence is for us to transmute what does not serve, resurrecting into the illumined beings that we are. This, together with the solar transmissions, is a great source for personal transformation, despite the intensity our bodies are coping with during this time. Once we decree our purpose and utilize the element of fire to release all debris from our bodies, visualizing the diamond ray invading our sacred field within the octahedron will help us purify ourselves and unblock our DNA and brain receivers, which, as you know, are key to decoding the light information that we are processing at this time due to the massive descension that we are integrating. Clearing our mental bodies and being grounded is essential to clear our body channels, allowing the light to flow and restoring all damaged conduits. Our DNA and brain receivers are key for us to sense the energies, for everything has a light signature, not just ourselves, and this is precisely what helps us differentiate what is authentic from what is inorganic in terms of energy. We have a cosmic gift at this time with Sagittarius energies for us to remove all inorganic essences, false timelines, and energetic connections from our physical and non-physical bodies, to move into a totally new state of being. Gemini is a great ally to help us erase old mental programs, while Sagittarius offers us the opportunity to rebirth after all this transformational phase, as the phoenix does, into illumined beings. Sagittarius energies are vital as well to help us clear Cathar implants and Cathar war memories, and for the gold Seraphim descendants to clear Seraphim false essences and shoulder portal implants. We are being assisted to rebirth from the ashes of the old at this time. The choice is ours to continue doing our inner work in perfect alignment with the energies and communion to our soul, monad, and God self. Our ascension journey is not always a bed of roses, but it is worth the dedication and effort we put into all we do, for it is what allows us to be reborn into who we truly are, retrieving the truth, love, and power that liberates us from mental and energetic slavery. For we came here to reclaim our sovereignty and ability to create for ourselves. There is always a way if there is a will. May you have the will, love, and power to become who you are, beloveds, within infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, higher dimensional gateway, for the crystalline layers of your world are expanding. Take a quantum leap to reach us. As ambassadors of your world, we ask you to feel the great magnificence of now. Know these light layers are gateways to higher knowledge, light streams like portals to navigate the universe on many multidimensional levels. For our light ships use this light technology as your world aligns to the great awakened planets of the universe. We see the great transition of now as simply another stepping stone to the great calibration of light. Remember the grand role of you in this collective mission. We see and feel you, Wayshower. The light frontier is here. Enjoy the light ride, Wayshowers, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. Today our sun is sextile Neptune. Our sun in Taurus connects with Neptune in Pisces. This alignment is about love and taking the next step. We have a huge focus on relationships right now and on healing through our relationships. Expect romantic vibes. Expect a lot of deep insights and to download a lot of spiritual truths in these energies. Pay attention to what you're picking up on and what is coming through. Expect heightened intuition and empathy. These are dreamy energies. Today also brings us a powerful alignment between Mars and our North Node. That means you're aligning with your destiny and ready to take action to get there. This could lead you to make fated decisions. You could decide to take action on something that alters your destiny. Tomorrow we shift into Gemini season. This will be bringing some lighter vibes. Gemini is also the social butterfly of the zodiac. Expect things to get social. Gemini is also a sign that represents twin flames. It's the sign behind the Lover's card of the tarot. It's all about those mind connections. I would rest up today if you can, as this week brings us some big energies. The 20th and 21st brings us the peak of the Pleiadian portal that we are in. The 23rd is our Sagittarius full moon. This is our Mayflower moon, from sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Here on the Moon Astrology, Sunday, May 19th through the 26th, 2024, the light will crack you open. And hand in hand, on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. From The Owl and the Pussycat by Edward Lear. Make the very most of this big, warm-hearted week as Jupiter slow dances with Venus in Taurus, then merges with the Sun and Sedna in Gemini by the light of a glorious Sagittarius full moon, known as the Festival of Goodwill. The May 23rd Gemini Sagittarius full moon culminates the inner work of the Taurus full moon. From Taurus Buddha mind and wisdom to Gemini will and purpose through balancing opposing forces. The Sun at 2 degrees Gemini conjuncts Sedna, Jupiter, Venus, and Uranus, while the Moon makes auspicious aspects to both Pluto and futurist Aquarius and visionary Neptune at the Omega Master degree of the entire zodiac at 29 degrees Pisces. In perfect synchronicity, Sagittarius's ruler gas giant Jupiter enters Airy Gemini on May 25th until June 2025, and life begins to become a lot more intriguing, interesting, and complex. Jupiter in Gemini immediately conjuncts resurrection archetype Sedna and trines Pluto, agent of transformation, in Aquarius, intensifying your need to break free of limited thinking and explore what's trying to emerge. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, and optimism, seeking meaning and concerned with the higher mind, philosophy, truth, and religion, known for bringing good fortune. Sagittarius is the ruling sign of Jupiter, a far-reaching sign directly opposite chaotic Gemini. Gemini, hungry for new information, asks, "What is this?" while Jupiter simultaneously asks, "What does this mean?" This transit will shake up your mental circuitry, why you think the way you do, ways in which your beliefs are out of date and no longer serve you. You are presented with an unlimited palette of ideas and possibilities from which to view or experience life. Your angles of perception begin to multiply, expanding your mind and increasing your options. If you hit a crossroad during this year-long transit, you won't see one split path. You'll see a tangle of paths, shortcuts, bridges, and underground passageways. Do something this week that expresses your own brand of goodwill towards the earth. Plant a balcony or do some guerrilla gardening. Join a charity that protects trees, birds, wildlife, Gaia. Volunteer to clear a beach or river of rubbish. Get away from your screens and reconnect with your body. Gather your friends for a cleansing fire ritual. Clean your crystals and leave them outside. Pay it forward. From here on the moonastrology.co.uk. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Sunday, May 19th, the Sun, ruler of our radiant self-expression in grounded Taurus, is creating a positive sextile aspect to Neptune, ruler of oneness with all that is, in mystical Pisces. Both of these planets are in the last degree of their respective signs. This magnifies the energies. The Sun in Earth sign Taurus has been about the embodiment of our physicality here on this third-dimensional plane of existence. Tomorrow this bright light will shift into intellectual air sign Gemini for the next month, focusing on the mental realm. Neptune moves much more slowly than the Sun and has been in the last degree of Pisces since May 3rd. He doesn't quite make it to the next sign of the zodiac anytime soon, as he will turn retrograde on July 2nd in this sign of the Fish. The unseen and intangible realm of spirit is strong right now. Connections to angels, guides, our higher self, past lives, and other dimensions of time and space are magnified with this placement. For today, with the Sun and Neptune connecting, this is helping us to ground in our higher dimensional spiritual bodies, taking in and integrating light codes to upgrade your physical bodies with our light bodies. Spend some time out in nature or in meditation, as this will aid the process. We are evolving into a higher state of beingness. Be at peace and welcome this transformation. Blessings of love and light to all. From sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Sun in Taurus, sextile Neptune in Pisces. Wishes may be granted, but sometimes they take time to manifest. Trust in the universe. Keep your inspiration flowing. Spend more time on meaningful projects and with the special people in your life. Be receptive to the spiritual energies around you, the aura of strangers you meet, the energetic frequency of music, food, and places. Notice how your own energetic body reacts and responds. The more you follow these subtle signals, the greater your capacity to bring peace into your heart. Touch the earth to reconnect if you feel lost or disoriented. Tune into the planet's pulse to find your own rhythm. Improve your spiritual well-being via creative pursuits, natural settings, and sacred spaces. Let yourself off the hook and relax, especially if life has been stressful. Show compassion for yourself and others. Kindness makes us all shine. We are all earth angels. Tread softly on each other's dreams. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 211, Blue Electric Monkey. Electric is the name for the number 3, and its keywords are activate, service, and bond. This is the third day of the Red Moon Wave Spell and a Galactic Activation Portal Day. Electric days are always full of energy, and they have a tendency towards liveliness. But when they fall on a portal day, that's a powerful combination. Today is perfect for activating something magical in your life. Today is the blue monkey, and it represents magic, illusion, and play. A monkey day with added electricity on a portal day, that's a recipe for crazy. Just remember that this is the Red Moon Wave Spell, and we are meant to be going with the flow. If you can still relax in the face of this mayhem, well done. Another way to look at this is that today has the potential to be super awesome too. Magic Monkey, with all that power, can make very magical things happen. Poor Monkey does get bad press sometimes, but really, he just wants to show you magic. We are such fools, though, that he has to trick us, to show us the error of our ways. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Blue Electric Monkey, 3 Chuane, Keen 211, 19th of May 2024, activating magical vision, Pakal Votan Prophecy Day, 19/5/2024 equal 10/5/8 equal 113 equal 14 equal 5, 1 through 9 Alpha to Omega, 19 Prince of Heaven Fulfillment Honor Happiness, 9 Completion Destiny Service Humanity Grace, 10 Manifestation Perfection Authority Leader, 1 New Beginnings Original Unique Independent Leader, 5 Liberation Freedom Change Transformation Movement, Month Year Codes, 5, 8 Infinite Abundance Source Flow, 13 Goddess Cosmic Consciousness Natural Lore Synchronic Time, 4 Form Structure Foundation Earth Angelic, 2 Twins Partners Cooperation Alliances Duality, 20 The Awakening Clear Vision, 24 Charisma Happiness Healing Joy, Keen 211 equal 4 Form Structure Foundation. Keen 211 is one of the 13 clear signs inscribed on the tomb lid of Mayan King Pakal Votan. These PV days are very potent and significant in our planetary evolution. Today is also a galactic activation portal day and electric tone, so it is indeed a very intensely powerful day. Lots of energy to direct into our divine service. Note Keen 211 is a signature keen for timeline jumps, so take note of the Mandela effect today and any glitches in the matrix as your reality begins to shapeshift and dematerialize before your eyes, especially with a 1 through 9 endings and new beginnings code. Lots of overlapping dimensions. Choose wisely. These energies are encouraging the wayshowers to tie up loose ends, release the past, and step up in service to humanity through a higher mission, a brilliant opportunity for quantum jumping into a better reality. Today we are receiving a divine holy blessing through the magic and miracles that are present on this wondrous day. Make a wish and hold out your hands, dear planetary kin. Spiritual magic abounds. Day 3 in the red moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our natural flow. Today we are activating our greatest vision and optimum timeline through the power of magic and play. We are finding our flow through the path of divine holy bliss. Tone of creation, today's tone is electric. This is pure creative genius energy, Tesla power. The electric tone coupled with the blue monkey, magician, genius codes on a magical gap day adds up to another electrically charged, rocket-fueled day. Electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is on being of service to others through the action of bonding, that is coming together with others to co-create and be of service. The electric tone is the tone of creation, which ignites our circuits to move ahead, bonding with our kin. Today we have an extraordinary jump start to get moving down the right track. Get ready and attuned to the bonding and service aspects rather than the emotional fuses and meltdowns. Are you emotionally balanced and responsible to be of greater service to humanity? Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. 144, continuing to pulse in. It is a current that needs to keep moving and flowing, transmitting energy. It also adds power to anything you are creating today. An extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today we bond together through the power of spiritual magic and alchemy to ignite our greatest vision of beauty, joy, and bliss, lifting the frequency of our planet. Make sure you channel this energy wisely and productively into your brilliant projects, inventions, and inspirational new ideas. Co-create with the goddess today and invite Monkey to come out and play. Gift him some bananas, mango, and watermelon to get the creative magical forces flowing. Our creations need to flow effortlessly and joyfully into form. No struggle, force, or birthing pains are required. Allow the divine feminine to guide you in the funnest way possible. Allow the beauty and harmony to flow freely, transforming struggle into beautiful heart. So cheeky monkeys, it is time to spontaneously dance, sing, play, and be joyful. Allow the electrical force to ignite and activate your mission as we perform divine alchemy. Today's question is, how can I activate more magic, joy, and bliss through bonding with my kin and trusting in the greatest vision for my life and humankind? Divine blessings for the most delight-filled day of ecstatic play and magic. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 211, Blue Electric Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to play. Bonding illusion. I seal the process of magic. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of vision. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to help support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a divine affirmation from Divine Sister of the Light, Tiara Kumara. Affirmation of coherence. I am absolute consciousness. Through the power and presence of God, I attune to the light of creation that unifies all things in existence, blessing the divine intelligence that flows through every aspect of my consciousness. I give thanks to my greater self for expanding this field of coherent energy throughout my entire being, inspiring wholeness and harmony in my body, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Divine presence of all life, thank you for sending this transforming light into the collective heart-mind of humanity. Unity consciousness is now emerging in mass scale. From IamAvatar.org. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed week ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension Portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. 144, consistently coming in. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.